Hello everyone and welcome to Dota Summit Action. We have here game number 4 between Virtus.Pro and Navi Gaming.
Prepare for battle.
Good luck's coming out. The series has been back and forth so far, with Navi taking game number 1 and then Virtus.Pro taking games number 2 and 3. Game number 3 was definitely more evenly split between the two teams. Game number 1 was a clear and decisive Navi victory. Game number 2 was a very clear and decisive Virtus.Pro victory. So, this game number 4 of this best of 3. Right now, the excuse me. Right now, Virtus.Pro is up 2-0. Smoke does break and immediately gets pinged out. General is, I believe, who broke the smoke. Onto Lil and Solo here. We do have Crystallized playing the PL. First time this hero has been seen in this series. In fact, this is the first time that the IOPL, Death Prophet, and Tidehunter, and Nature Prophet has been seen. He's getting attacked, though, pretty heavily. Lots of damage coming his way. He will be the first blood. A victim of the Shadow Demon's wrath. We saw Carry Disruptor last game. It looks like Roger will manage to get this bounty. Are they going to get all 4 bounty runes? Navi can get all 4 bounty runes. I think that's an auto win. Anyway. Seneko draws the line. This is the river. This is where the river is. Right now, Roger's staying back here. He may try and go for a courier snipe, but doesn't look like he's going to. That would be a little bit of a reach for him. In game 1, we saw Dendi play on this Storm Spirit. It was absolutely massive. He did a phenomenal job. Ramses finds General in the safe lane, though, the dire safe lane, and punishes him. Meantime, though, we do have Crystallize going to work on some creeps here. Roger does come in to support Dendi a little bit, but he's just going to leech some experience. No one playing the Death Prophet. Haven't seen him play this hero a whole hell of a lot. He is missing some CS here. So far, this mid lane matchup is going in favor of Dendi. Look up Toms. Ramses has gone for a 1-0-1 build. Doesn't want to push the lanes out too much, it would seem. Pasha does have a point to trees and a point into teleport. Very standard stuff out here from Nature's Prophet. Lots of harass from no one with this Crypt Swarm. Storm's Dendi will go back and regen up a little bit. Does get it cancelled, but he's basically at full HP. He doesn't care that much up top, though. We do have Puck getting banished. He has no points. He cannot jaunt. It has expired, and Ramses brings down Puck. Great torrent coming in from Lil to follow up on the banishment.
Dire's middle tower.
There's no chance for Puck to jaunt away to the orb. Down here, General, he might get in trouble again if he doesn't stay close. Taunt was threatened but not used, and Lil will walk out of here through the secret shop. A little bit of harass coming in from both players here. Dendi does have his bottle, so that will certainly help him a lot. Although Death Prophet is one of the easiest to sustain mids. One Crypt Storm ought to do it here. Indeed it does. Pasha makes the rotation in just to guarantee that this is a successful kill. Up top, though, we do have Ramses getting gone upon. A simple roll-in will not do it. They do not have the damage to back it up, unfortunately. Now we have Lil and Pasha both moving down to the safe lane, where Crystallize has been given a bit of free farm. There is no more support for him, as Io has rotated into mid. It looks like he's coming back bottom, though. Lil does not see that gank happening, so he does walk away. Looks like he's going to try and get a nice ancient stack here for Sven. Successful in that regard. Good for him.
Gold for my chest.
No one double null talisman. So lots of right click power this early in the game. Already at almost 80 damage this early. It seems like a low number, but it's pretty high. In fact, same with Pasha with these phase boots. He's hitting for it isn't nothing. We'll say that.
Illusion.
Solo does banish up an illusion. Oh, feels bad, man. Even got one of the Spirit Siphon charges blown by that, but just shows how ready they are. Pretty standard laning going on here, although Solo and Lil are looking to find Dendi. They find Roger instead. It's not who they're going for. Solo is in some pretty big trouble here. Lil comes in. Torrent is on to Roger. Roger will go down to no one. Solo is staying alive. Although with Seneko here, there is lots of danger if he's going to stay around here. It does look like he and Lil will both be able to walk away, though. No one getting some more free farm here in the middle tower, in the middle lane. Although General just destroys Ramses, John towards the orb, and Waning rifts him down. Very good trades coming across the map for Navi. Spirit Siphon again onto Dendi. He does have support in the form of 3 heroes. A great bait from him so far. No one will surely die here. Does get saved at the last minute by... No, but Static Remnant will do more than enough to get rid of that. Disruption bought him a little bit more time to regen from his Spirit Siphon, but I'm afraid it did not buy him enough. Crystallize already has his soul ring.
Mere coin.
The kill is not far off. Top. Puck has enough to get his keeps trying to bait out the phase shift. One more right click should do it from Ramses. Does not. The tether end last minute, giving lots of regen to him, but it might just get him away. If there's a torrent here, it doesn't even need to be the cleave damage from this Sven. One chop ought to do it. Indeed it does. This damage being pumped out. Seneko connecting to Roger. They're both trying put some positive pressure here. The kick connects to 2. Lil and Solo both. There is a Sprout available and an X. They shouldn't have to worry about this at all. They are going to get away scot-free. No Shrine available, so looks like one of them might have to go all the way back. No one, though, does find Roger here. Spirit Siphon's onto him. Roger's getting very low. Commits the crit storm, but the rod connects. Another Spirit Siphon breaks at just the right distance. 23 attack. Pasha does get the neutral deny that he was looking for. Dendi in the background does take down Solo, though. Virtus.Pro. They lose Pasha to the neutrals, so fairly even. Although they did lose Solo, he is just a level 4 Shadow Demon. But Sumail comes in with a haste rune, trying to link up with Crystallize. The threatened TP will keep them at bay, though. Dendy's still in the area, looking to get some damage into Pasha. Jumps forward, Electric Vortex, not yet skilled. Might not even need it. Disruption buys him some more time, but Crystallize is just going to stay there. Fairy Fire is up. It's going to be Wand Charge is up. He might get away, he might not. Ramsey's in here now. One chop is all it takes to bring down the Phantom Lancer. A great rotation in from these cores of VP, keeping alive Pasha. And getting a very big kill on the map. That's going to slow his timing for this Diffusal Blade way down. First item is going to be a Yule's for this Death Prophet. Start through it. Dendy does have the Robe of the Magi made for his Kaya coming up soon. Makes the jump in onto no one. No one is there. Spirit Siphon's up. We'll be able to dodge the static remnant damage. He'll just wait. But in the meantime, Crystallize finds Pasha near their secret shop. We talked about him getting shut down a little bit and that Diffusal Blade slow down. But this is just going to speed it right back up. He's right back on track.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Top we have Lil. Just hitting 4 at 10 minutes, so slightly under level on the support, but definitely nothing truly out of the ordinary.
Bottom tower is staggering.
Sven has completed his Mask of Madness. That means that this ancient stack is very vulnerable to death if he can just get the cleaves that he wants. Getting the Treant to tank some of the damage from these ancients, and oh boy, just watching this meter fill up for his XP. Gets rooted up. It looks like he will still be able to get the stack off. No, he doesn't. Oh, feels bad, man. Almost dies even. Does have the shrine available though, so it's no big worry for him. Do have a lot of pressure coming up top. Lil is hiding in the trees, but then again, so is Roger. Looks like there will not be any TP support, at least not yet. Glyph is available for the Dire. No, that is not, I'm sorry. And the tower will just fall to the siege creeps.
Radiant using echolocation. Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Right now, Dendy is just 200, make that 150 gold away from his Kaya. Roger's banished up, though, does not get the ult out. Yes, he does. I lied. I'm sorry, but I mean, Magnetised, it only lasts so long. You split up like roaches, and there's nothing that can happen for you. Snecko would love to bottle up this regen rune. Looks like he may save it, though, for General. Yeah. Huge stack of Ancients. This is a triple, no, a quad stack of Ancients over here. Once this part of the map calms down, I'm sure that Ramses would love to farm that up. Yeah. Down here we have Pasha. Has his drum complete. Next item is going to be an Orchid. General does immediately regret his decision of coming up there. No way to get down for another second or two. Sees Ramses taking out his beloved creeps. Buffing up this lane. Here, looks like they could be ready to smoke up with Solo here. They give him a bunch of illusions, and it looks like he's just gonna finally take this stack. Look at that. Oh my god, that stack just absolutely melts. Roger leeches just a little bit of experience here. Gonna feel good for him. Pasha does see him though. He will get away. There will be no chase onto Roger from this Another huge stack of ancients here.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Here we have Dendi. Has his Kaya picked up, pressuring this bottom tier 1.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
In the meantime, though, Crystallize is only about 700 gold away from his Diffusal Blade. BOT1's queued up immediately after that. Ramses runs into Dendi here. Will Ball Lightning away from this, but he does get silenced up. Won't last for long. He will get away. And relocated back to base just to be sure. They notice that the relocate has been used. Do they or do they not? Yes, they do. They see it. They will... Yeah, he will disconnect here, and this is one dead Seneko. Unless he can't know, the boat will come in, and he dodges the boat, though. Crystallize is here with the help. Roger is getting brought down low. Ramses is chasing, does not have the Storm Hammer yet. It is up now. He's waiting to use it. Electric Vortex will stun him for the minute. Does get disrupted. Dendi is on a double kill. Lil and Ramses fall to him. Pasha seems to be next, unless he can do some magic. TP is available. There is no cancel. No one does kill Dendi. Brings him down. The ult was committed. In the meantime, though, General brings down Solo. Crystallize and General are both still alive. No one's just going to walk away from this. Same thing with Pasha.
With me.
The ult was committed. Normally when you, as a Death Prophet, when you commit that ult, you need to get damage onto towers. It is a super long cooldown, 145 seconds. It lasts for... what,
middle tower is under
35
attack.
seconds. That means that it's 110 seconds of downtime. So it's something that you definitely want to use only when you think you can get some pretty serious damage onto towers. Unfortunately, that was not able to happen this time. Crystallize, though, is found out by Pasha and Solo. Still doesn't have his, they banished the wrong illusion. Oh no! Solo will surely die for this. Jukes into the trees. Tried to get the deny off, didn't happen.
Those dire swine denied their bottom tower.
Stupendous.
Diffusal just came out on the courier now, so this is a very big power spike for Crystallize. All of those illusions hitting burning mana. No one's definitely gonna feel that. So will Sven to a lesser extent, because he can still just man up and kill you with his sword. But Death Prophet is definitely gonna be feeling the full effect of this mana burn. Sanj complete onto Sven. Yasha is short to follow. He basically has enough gold to get it after this one last hit. Yeah, there we go. Gets it right away and flies it out on the courier. He needs his power spike now. They do see Crystallize. This could be a huge kill for them. They silence him up. They watch him go. They do have him. The boat is in, and it hits onto Crystallize. No, it does not. He manages to dodge it just barely. There is no relocate available for another 111 seconds. Crystallize is brought down by no one. Does get stunned up. Taken by the Vortex, though. Double kill for General. Dream Coil onto 2. A 2-for-1 trade. No one and Lil for Crystallize. Not the best trade. No one is going to be delayed in getting his Veil. Although they did, and Crystallize just picked up a big item, so it's not like he was saving for anything. Dendi is just electric on the Storm Spirit. Huge electric vortex was. That was absolutely huge in that fight. That was the reason why Puck was able to get that double kill and that Dream Coil. Absolutely phenomenal. He's playing just out of his mind right now. Full Kaya picked up. very close to his bloodstone.
The seeds of fortune.
Runs into Pasha here. Pasha, I guarantee you, does not want any part of this. He definitely needs to back away. This is a very dangerous storm spirit. Category 5 storm even.
And after them. Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Ramses is pushing out towers. Has his blink queued up next. Wants to be able to just jump in and just destroy whomever he can. If he gets a good jump onto even Crystallize, who's a very slippery hero, a good jump into a Storm Fist, a few chops is all it's going to take with God Strength. Storm Hammer, excuse me. Oh no. Solo, what are you doing? You need to get away from here, my friend. Does get the ult off onto Sineko. Almost dies. It is an IO, and IOs are notoriously squishy, but my goodness.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pasha's hiding in the trees, is very scared for his life here. He knows that there were a lot of heroes mid, and then they all got off the map rather quickly. Doesn't see anyone. There's lots of good vision here from Navi of this dire jungle. They're gonna see every single move that they make when they go to defend this tier 1 top. On bottom though, Lil is kind of out all on his own. Ramses is nearby now though to help him out. Dendy's zipping around. They do not want to run into him at all. Especially now that this is going to be his bloodstone flown out. This is a scary moment if you are a member of Team Virtus.Pro. I know one of those wards did expire, but they do still have this one right here. Sees a lot of rotations coming through. Alright, good. Nice smoke. 4-man smoke up from Virtus.Pro. Pasha will be ready to TP in at a moment's notice. Commits the Wrath of Nature to get some vision onto where everyone may or may not be, but they're just going to smoke right into the Roach Pit. They do commit the ult. Exorcism will be down for another 130 seconds once this is over. Orb thrown in there. They need to kill this Roach fast before the next orb is ready. I think they're going to be able to do it. Yeah, this Roach went down so fast. Dendy jumps in, but gets immediately silenced and jumped on by Ramses. A few more right clicks will do it. One more and he's gone. Dendy down for only 10 seconds because of this new Bloodstone pickup. But that is a huge kill right there. Just picked up his Bloodstone and immediately down to 9 charges. That's always... When you first pick up your Bloodstone, that's a really great point for you. It's a very big power swing, and that's a point where you can either set the tone of the game by getting a bunch of kills, or by getting a kill and you start to snowball and become even more uncontrollable, or you die and you lose an instant third of your Bloodstone charges. Definitely not the most advantageous situation for Dendy here. Sitting at still a very large 24 regen with this Kaya. Very, very good new item. People have been calling it like the Yasha or the Sanj, but for intelligence heroes. Definitely a very good pickup for him. Almost has enough for his BOT level 1s. He did elect to get his Yasha first. A little bit more passive agi to make him hit just a little bit harder, be a little bit more evasive. Over here, it's working on a medallion. We'll have it very soon. Ramses is about 600 gold away from his BKB. Won't take him very long with the stacks that... Well, they had stacks. I guess he's already farmed them up. Radiant Scan does not connect onto anything. Warcry gets 3, and a nice smoke coming out here. They do see Dendi, and they know that they want him. They are going to wrap around the shrine area. Dendi's a great kill, but so is General. They'll take whatever they can get. Jumps onto General. 1, 2, 3. That's all it takes from the Sven. He is absolutely massive at this point. This is when Sven has the possibility to own the game. And there we go. He pops his double damage rune. Dendi does. He's going to get the huge stun out, though. Crystallize is going to go down, too. Yes, there he goes. Io is not long for this world. A huge swing for Virtus.Pro. A massive stun coming out here from Ramses. Where is he? There he is. Hard to miss him. He's standing up in the front lines of every single fight and just punishing anyone who dares touch him. Still has Warcry. So much armor on this Sven. So much strength.
They're trying to bring down
In the good old TP ball lightning trick. Ramses will just TP away, go back, pick up an item or two, and get X back.
Just got sent to the bottom.
Now, there we are.
Really tight hunter.
This is definitely going to be a surprise BKB reveal. This soon he wouldn't, as far as the Navi are concerned, he wouldn't have had time to go all the way back and pick it up. This is a very strong and dangerous push, especially with your Aegis on Sven. I mean, he's a dangerous enough guy as it is. Who needs a second life on him? Although they're just backing away from this push. They committed Exorcism. They have an army of Treants. Why are they're just backing away? They don't want to fight into Dendi. Dendi is the only scary thing for them at the moment. I mean, sure, you do have this Phantom Lancer, and he's, you know, definitely a force to be reckoned with, but he's nothing like Dendi on the Storm Spear. But now he only has 6 charges on his Bloodstone. Going for Yule's next. I mean, sure, they took all the exterior buildings, and that's definitely good, but I think there was the opportunity for them to take more.
The seeds of force.
Pasha finds Roger. Yeah. Roger goes down right by his bounty rune. Is this this is a Orchid reveal, I think, for this Nature's Prophet, who now does a lot of, he's a very, very scary guy to come across. So here's going here. They are not going to find the real one. Will the real Phantom Lancer please stand up? Not today, it seems. He's off farming ancients.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Regen rune would be a nice pickup if someone could find it. Bottom tower is toast.
Tower is about to take the plunge.
Oh, yep, there we go. That only takes 2 more Treants, my friend.
Dire's top tower is under
Did take the
attack.
plus Treant summoned. I think that's definitely a good pickup this game. They're focusing on Pasha to be a lot of their push. He's hiding in the trees, wants to find someone, anyone, but Navi is staying very far back. Scout out with a few illusions. But oh no, this could be very bad for this Aya. 1 shot is all it's going to take from Ramses. Free gold in the coffers of him, even more free XP. A 6k gold lead now for Virtus.Pro. 27 minutes in. Aegis Aegis has already been reclaimed. He's looking to buy to buy an Orchid Malevolence soon as his next item. Really is sick and tired of these slippery heroes just getting away. A Stormhammer, Orchid, and then you pop your Mask of Madness, and there's no helping any of them. No one does have a plate mail. just a naked plate mail, it looks like, for the moment. Where are you, bud? Yeah, a naked plate mail. Looks like he was going to build Shivas and then thought better of it, decided to pick up BKB first. Now always finish the Shivas later, I suppose. The full Orchid is on its way out for Ramses.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Pull roots and run.
Yeah, this net worth is just disgusting. He finds he's silenced up, gets relocated out by Io, although not to as safe as he'd hope. Io will be found and destroyed. Does give Dendi the amount of time, though, for the Orchid Malevolence to wear off, and can ball lightning away. Goes back to the fountain, gets some regens up what health he has left. Roshan will not respond for another... Well, he's up right now. What serendipitous timing for Virtus.Pro. They're going to let Ramses farm Ancients. I think they should probably just go for this Roshan immediately. I think that that Roshan is about the right objective for them now. It gives them that ability to take high ground that I don't think they necessarily have it without it. Yeah, Ramses pings it out right away. He wants this Rosh, and I think they definitely need it if they're going to. There's alright, so much minus armor on this Rosh. All these Treants to tank all the damage. Navi know this is happening, but there's not a lot they can do about it. Solo will find General sitting out anywhere. Oh my god. Saniko just destroys. Just gets destroyed by Pasha. Balanced hero indeed. Wrath of Nature. Bounces all around the map. Tried to get the deny with that. No one will be the one to take the Aegis and Cheese. Looks like Ramses just thinks there are too many of his items. He doesn't want to give any of them up. Did go for the plus 25% lifesteal. Added with the 15% lifesteal, he now steals 40% of all the damage that he does. Wow. This Sven is very, very scary. Lifesteal is no longer a unique attack modifier when it comes as a talent. So cores like Sven have the opportunity to just be absolutely huge. Does get silenced up here. The silence will not last the duration of this. Gets X'd up too. Oh, the X doesn't last as long as you'd hope. Pasha jumps in there a little bit late with the Orchid. Dendi is available to go all the way back to Shrine and regen up his mana.
Dire structures are fortified.
Let the fun begin.
Dire's bottom
Ramses decides to tank a few orbs from Io.
fortify their structures.
Glyph is used now, but I think that if they keep posturing, no one has the Aegis. I don't think there's any reason why he can't just stand on the front. Make the most of his exorcism charges, but it looks like they're running away. Roger is somehow scaring out. Stuns up Sven. Ramses is ready to turn, though. Dream Coil onto him. Is not willing to attack General. To go onto General. They smoke up off the back of this. And it looks like they're just going to let Sven go, hit some Ancients, regen up some health. Oh my gosh, how fast that health bar climbs. I mean, look at that. Every single hit, he gains 100 HP or more. Whew. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Going for the Chrysalis next. Yeah, it's already in his stash. He's only 100 gold away from a Bloodthorn. This is turning absolutely disgusting for Ramses here. He's having just the game of his life on this Sven. 2 deaths, 10 kills. You know, no one for being a very, very, very strong mid player. He hasn't had the biggest impact in this game. He's been very, very team fighty, but he's only sitting at 4-2-2. Not a lot of damage done to towers either, which is not what you would expect with a Death Prophet.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Pushing out lanes just a little
Dire's
bit.
top tower
Did
is
take the
under
500
attack.
health over the quick Crept Swarm cooldown. Wants to stay alive a little bit longer when he does get vortexed up by
Dire's top
Storm
tower
Spirit.
is about to take the plunge.
Oh no, Crystallize, you were so young. You were so young and you were so close to your heart. However, Ramses and Pasha did not care about that when they killed you. 20 plus 40 attack speed goes a long way when you hit pretty hard like like Pasha does. As Mjolnir queued up. And I mean, there goes General. I mean, they're just hemorrhaging kills all over the map. Ramses is just manning up and taking down this Rex. Probably could have even backdoored it. Didn't even need those creeps there. Jumps forward. Puck barely dodges this. Dream Coil out onto Ramses. He's just going to keep hitting this tower, though. Doesn't really care about all the damage being done to him. It's not that much, really, if you think about it. He is the tankiest man in the world right now. No one does get the tower with his Exorcism. Still has Aegis. Will not disappear for another few minutes or so. There's just nothing that they can do. Spirit Vessel onto Lil. They're going for shrines now, I think. I mean, there's just absolutely nothing that Navi can do up against this Sven.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Aegis has been reclaimed.
Ooh, bounty.
I'm trying to think of how they do deal with Sven. I think the only way that he dies is by a rotation in from Dendi, General, Dendi, Roger, and maybe Crystallize as well. I mean, he has to be all by himself, and 2, if not 3 heroes there to take care of this Sven. He's absolutely massive.
Shrine is under attack.
And there's another shrine gonna death by a million cuts from these 36 damage treants.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Let's see, what is the next item for our big man over here? In fact, I think he's at this point you're just safe for buyback in the event that somehow a team fight goes horribly wrong and you do die. I think you just save for buyback, and you know, you get your POTs when you respawn because you still have so much gold. Let's see how much gold is here. He'll have 1,200 gold surplus, nearing level 25.
Radiant's top shrine is under
I mean, this is huge. I'm surprised to see Pasha. Pasha's really flexing his muscles on this Nature's Prophet here. Second in net worth. Already has a Hex picked up. No one pops his Shivas. Gets rid of the wave. Invokes his Exorcism. And let's watch this Rex melt, friends. Waiting for the jump in from Ramses. He is silenced up. But oh no! Oh no! Dendi was hexed up. He has to buy back here. Otherwise they lose 2, maybe even 3 lanes of Rex. They could get megaed here if they aren't careful. Crystallize needs to do so much more work than he's able to right now. Doesn't even have his there. It just gets destroyed. He needs to be relocated out of there. No, Yul's up is Ramses. Dendi buys back, jumps all the way across. Roger melts to Ramses. Boat hits onto General here. disrupted is Ramses, and they're just going to work. There's a full lane of racks gone. I think that makes 2. Yeah, the Treants are hitting that one. That one will die very soon. Dendi, I don't think he knows what he's up to. Attacks Solo. Solo's just going to walk away. Now, Solo will... Looks like he may die here. Yeah. He will not be allowed to walk away from this alive, but... all that you have left is your tier 3 and 1 lane of racks. Such a successful move here from Virtus.Pro. And they didn't even have Aegis with that. A Desolator picked up on Death Prophet just to make those towers melt even faster. Crystallize almost has enough gold for his heart. He's gonna farm up this jungle, and then it looks like he will have enough. Yeah, he's just 50 gold away. So close. Buys one. Goes, hits a few creeps. Goes and buys the other. But oh no, Kunkka gets found out. That will be Lil gone for 70 seconds. Does have buyback available. Won't need to use it though. His entire team is still alive. He should be relatively fine, although he has been providing a lot of control in these team fights. Ramses picks up a butterfly on Sven. Just wanted, I guess, more attack speed and evasion with that with this huge cleave that he has the ability to put out.
Stupendous.
No one's kind of in the wrong neighborhood though, as he will get found by Roger. General may be able to throw an orb in and get involved in this, but I think Roger's in more danger than no one is at this point. I mean, even if you just look at their passive health, 2300 to 1600. Mouse issues out here from the side of Virtus.Pro. Trying to get them fixed up. I'm pausing. No go from Io. No one will jump in, but oh my god, the relocate is in here from Io. Pasha's in a second though. Crystallize is hexed up. Relocate will respawn soon. They will be returned. Yeah, they'll make it out. Leaving only behind a bunch of illusions for Virtus.Pro to feast upon. Army of Treants now going down the top lane. Maelstrom has been picked up for Pasha, working on his Mjolnir. He'll have it quite soon at this rate. Farming like an absolute madman. He's farming like he's the position 1. And it looks like he's definitely starting to turn himself from position 2 to from the position 3 to the position 2. This will be a refresher shard. I think that you give this to... No, you don't have double God Strength. You give it to Death Prophet, get double Exorcism. Definitely. Now, no one's job is to stay alive through the team fight so that he can pop Exorcism again. Ramses will be the one up front soaking all the damage like he has been all game. Decided to get the plus 40 strength for God Strength. He now gets 70 strength. Bonus damage is 160%. No one runs in. Phantom Lancer is silenced up. Can't do anything about it, but no one is losing so much mana so fast. He's going to have to pop the cheese here. In the meantime, though, Ramses just does all the damage, kills down. No one brings down a tower. Dendi is down. No buyback for 83 seconds. This is GG, honestly. There's nothing that they can do. Roger falls. General, he can't jump in there. He'll die immediately. It takes two hits of the sword for Ramses to cleave away all these illusions. Already burned the refresher shard for no one. A mega kill for Pasha, and he didn't even have to do anything for it. Seems Crystallize, you're not long for this world. Seneko goes down, so does Crystallize. GG called out from Navi. And Virtus.Pro take this series 3-1, best of 5 going in their favor. Absolute phenomenal play in this final game from Pasha and Ramses. fantastic. This has been Sleepy, and I'm actually going to go to bed after this. Good night, guys.